Hi, I'm Sil, and this is Slow Easy English. In the first video of this series, I showed you how to make a reservation at a hotel. In this video, part 2, I'm going to continue that story, and I'm going to show you how to change a reservation and how to cancel a reservation. If you are watching this and if you have not seen the first video, please go watch that first and then come back here, because some of the language used in this video is very similar or the same as some of the language used in the first video. So if you watch the first video and then you watch this, you should be able to understand much more easily. Okay, so first, let's watch the clip. It's about 4 minutes long, and after that clip, we'll come back and we will go over these key phrases so that hopefully you understand better. And then we'll watch that clip a second time after we go through this. Okay, so enjoy the clip, and I will see you again in a few minutes. Hello, thank you for calling the Desolation Hotel. My name is Pierre. How can I help you? Yes, hello. Hi, I made a reservation with you a couple of weeks ago, and I need to change it to a different date. Can I do that? Absolutely. Let me bring you up on the system here. Do you have a reservation number? A reservation number? Yes, you would have received that when you called the first time? No, I don't. I don't think I ever got one. Oh, that's no problem. I can look you up on the system. What's the last name on the reservation? Yeah, it's the last name is Primo. That's Primeau. And what's your arrival date? October 12th. Okay, let me see here. Okay, here you are. And so you'd like to cancel this reservation? No, I just need to change the date. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. To when would you like to change it? Yeah, do you have anything for November 15th? November 15th? Okay, let me check here. Oh. Unfortunately, it seems that all of our rooms are booked for that entire week. You don't have anything available at all? Well, we do, but not in a non-smoking standard room. We have a non-smoking deluxe executive. So how much is the deluxe executive again? It's $649 plus tax. Right. Now I remember why I didn't take it last time. Well, would you like to take the standard room that's available? But you said that room was smoking, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, the problem is I can't stand the smell of smoke, so I'm going to have to pass on that. I understand, sir. Well, are those the only 2 rooms you've got? You don't have anything else? No, I'm sorry. That's a very busy time for us because we host a lot of conventions at that time of year. All right, well, I guess if I can't get a room at that time, then I'll have to cancel after all. No problem, sir. I just need the credit card number that you used to make the reservation with. Yeah, sure. It's 1234 5678 9000. Okay, that does it. I've canceled your reservation now. I'm sorry we couldn't accommodate the change for you this time. No, that's okay, thanks. Thank you for choosing our hotel. Please call again the next time you visit. I will. Have a nice day, sir. Thanks, you too. Bye now. Bye-bye. Stupid hair. Welcome back. So, did you understand everything in that clip? If you did, if you understood everything, then good for you. You don't need this video. You can go to the next one. If you didn't understand everything, then let's have a look at these key phrases, and hopefully you will understand much more, and then we'll play the clip again, and maybe you will be able to understand everything. So in this video, the same as in the first video, the sentences in white are things that the customer would say. And the lines in blue are things that the hotel clerk would say. So let's look at the first one. The first one is pretty easy. I need to change my reservation. So in the video, actually, I said, I made a reservation a couple of weeks ago and I need to change it. So I use the word it, but that it refers back to the reservation, okay? So it refers back to the word reservation, so it's the same meaning as this. I need to change my reservation. Wait a minute, did I say make a reservation or? No, yes, that's right. That's right. I called a couple of weeks ago to make a reservation and I need to change it. That it refers back to reservation. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. So I need to change my reservation, which means, well, I think you know what this means. It's not hard to understand. But if you have never heard this before, then maybe you don't know this pattern when you're speaking. So try to memorize this pattern. Anytime you need to do something, you can use this. I need to, blah, blah, blah. So I need to change my reservation. I need to buy some milk. I need to finish my work. Okay, so you can continue the sentence just using this pattern. I need to. Actually, let me underline this here too. So this entire part in pink you can change. Okay, so it's pretty easy. So try to remember this pattern and you'll be able to use it often when you are speaking English. The second sentence, which is something that Pierre said, that's the guy at the hotel, he said, let me bring you up on the system. Okay, now there are three things here I'd like to explain. One is the system. The system in this case means the computer system, or the network. All right, so that's the whole system. And he says, let me bring you up. Now, bring me up. To bring you up means that on his computer screen, maybe he's looking at something else. I don't know. Maybe he's checking out his Facebook page, or maybe he's emailing his friends, or maybe he's looking at another customer's record. And I'm not on the screen, so he needs to bring me up. So to bring my record up to the screen, he uses this sentence to express that. So he says, let me bring you up on the system. Now, one thing I'd like you to understand here is let me. Okay? We use this, let me do this. It means allow me, give me permission. Sometimes let me means give me permission. So for example, a child with his mother might say, I want to go out. And the mother says, no, you can't. Let me go out. I want to go out. So let me means allow me to go out. In this case, it's not exactly the same because Pierre is not asking for permission, but to use this makes it a little bit polite to say, give me a moment, give me some time to bring you up on the system. So it's just a soft way or a polite way to say the same thing as just a moment, I will bring you up on the system, or give me a minute to bring you up on the system. Let me bring you up on the system. Okay? Wow, the pink is running. Anyway, so let me bring you up on the system. Try to remember that pattern. You can use let me, blah, blah, blah. If you're asking someone for maybe a few seconds to do something, or, you know, Pierre is going to do this. He's not asking for permission. So, okay, the next sentence. Do you have a reservation number? Here, the customer, me, I didn't have a reservation number. But sometimes hotels will give you a reservation number. So if you call and you make a reservation, the hotel will sometimes give you what they call a reservation number. So, okay, so this is your reservation number, 5825521, and that number is the number that is used on their computer system to keep track of the reservations. In this case, I didn't have one, but that's okay. You can also use the word confirmation number. It means the same thing. So some hotels call it a confirmation number. Some hotels call it a reservation number. It's the same thing. I don't think I ever got one. So I didn't have a reservation number. And here I am saying that nobody gave me a reservation number. Now, I'd like to explain one thing about this. Well, two things. First is I don't think. Okay, I don't think I ever got one. So instead of saying I think I never got one, we say I don't think. That sounds more natural. So normally you say I think and then the negative. Not I don't think and then the affirmative. Instead it's I don't think blah, blah, blah. So, so I don't think I ever got one. Now, I want to explain here the word ever. Now, ever with I don't think is actually, the meaning is never. Okay, so let's, sorry, this is a bit confusing. Let's go first here. I didn't get one. Okay, I didn't get one. That is a very simple way of saying you didn't give me a reservation number. However, it's a little bit rough. Okay, I didn't get one. It's saying 100% I did not get a reservation number. So to make it a little softer, the customer answered, I don't think I got one. Okay, I don't think I got one. Now, so now we understand the I don't think. It makes it a little bit softer. I'm not 100%, but I don't think I got one. Now I want to explain this never and ever here, okay? Here, I never got one. And remember that this ever with don't really means never, okay? So I never got one. Why say I never got one instead of I didn't get one? I didn't get one is easy. It's simple. I never got one. Normally, the word never is used when we are talking about a long period of time, something that happens often, or sorry, something that didn't happen during a long time. So let's say, for example, or something that doesn't happen for a long time. Let's say, for example, my friend asks me if I like sushi, and I said, no, I hate sushi. I never eat sushi. So I never eat sushi means that I don't eat sushi. Every time I go out, I choose another food, not sushi. So if I say I never eat sushi, it means that I never eat sushi. I don't eat sushi at all. Now, we don't normally use never for something that only happened one time. So for example, if I went out for dinner last week and my friend asks me today, says, so did you go eat sushi last week? I said, no, I never eat sushi. I'm not really answering the question exactly. I'm adding more information that I never eat sushi. But in this case, I never got one. He's not talking about not getting a reservation number over a period of a long time. He's simply emphasizing and he's stressing that he didn't get one. Okay? We sometimes use this. Let me give you another example. Let's say my girlfriend calls me today and she says, hi, and she's angry, and I'm like, hi, what's wrong? Nothing. Of course, it's nothing first, right? Okay, so something's wrong. What is it? What's the problem? So then she says, well, I sent you an email this morning and you didn't answer. Then I might answer, and I might say, instead of I didn't get an email, I might say, I never got an email from you. I never got an email from you. Now, this is only a one-time event. She's talking about an email this morning, one email, not something that happens often and continuously. So why did I say never? I never got an email from you. This is simply a manner of speech, an expression we use, a way of using this that kind of stresses the fact that I didn't get one. Okay, I did not get an email from you. But it's a little bit stronger. I never got one. Okay? So that's basically how you use this. If you have any questions about that, please leave a comment and ask me in the comments. I will try to answer better. The next sentence, you'd like to cancel this reservation? Now, here, it's a little bit unusual because there's a question mark here, but if you look at just the sentence, you see that it's an affirmative sentence. It's more like a statement. It's not phrased like a question, because a question is, would you like to cancel this reservation? Would you like to cancel this reservation? But he's not saying that. He's saying, you would like to cancel this reservation? So the difference between these two sentences, would you like to cancel the reservation? That is a question. It's just a regular question. I don't know what the answer is going to be. But in this case, the person, Pierre, who's asking, he thinks that the customer wants to cancel. So he's already thinking, oh, he called to cancel. So you'd like to cancel this reservation? So he made a mistake. The customer said, no, I only want to change the reservation. But at that time, at the time that he was asking this question, Pierre was thinking, oh, he wants to cancel. So you'd like to cancel this reservation? So it's constructed like a statement, but it's actually a question. And so the intonation is important here. Okay? You'd like to cancel this reservation. That's a statement. You'd like to cancel this reservation? Question. Okay? Next, I answered, no, I just need to change the date. So in this case, very simple. Just means only, right? That's all I want to do. I don't want to cancel. I just want to change the date. That's all. So I just need to. So I need to add just means only, means, you know, something small, not so big, just a little thing. I just need to change the date. So this is similar to this up here and very easy. Pierre answered, it seems that all of our rooms are booked. Two things here. Number one is booked means reserved. So there are no rooms available. All the rooms are taken. All the rooms are booked. All the rooms are reserved. Okay? Now here, he didn't say all our rooms are reserved. He said, it seems that all of our rooms are booked. It seems that. Okay, this makes it a little bit softer. Not much, but a little bit. So he could, oh, all of our rooms are booked. But if he says, it seems, well, he's looking at the computer. He's like, Now, he's reducing the chance from 100% down a little bit to 98% or 96%. He's looking at the computer. The computer says that all the rooms are taken, but maybe there's a chance that he's wrong. But still, so all he wants to do here is just make it sound a bit softer. Oh, it seems like, so it's kind of like breaking the bad news to the customer and making it a bit softer sounding. So, oh, it seems that all of the rooms are booked. So we can use this sometimes when we're looking at a situation. We want to make it a little bit softer for the customer. Next, how much is the deluxe executive again? How much is the deluxe executive again? Now here, simple, right? Easy question. However, notice that I'm using the word again here. Okay? Why? Because this is information that I have already heard before. In the first video, I asked how much it was, and Pierre told me how much it was. So it's information that I have heard before. If this was my first time asking, I wouldn't use the word again. But it's my second time asking, so I already know the information, but I forgot. So, how much is the deluxe executive again? You can use this in daily life. For example, when was your birthday again? Or, oh, I know him. What's his name again? So in this case, in both cases, I have the information, but I've forgotten it. And I'm asking for the information again, one more time. Next one, I can't stand the smell of smoke. Can't stand. Can't stand means hate or don't like very, very, very much. Okay, so I don't like the smell of smoke. I can't stand the smell of smoke. It's just disgusting. I get sick. If I smell smoke, I can't stand the smell of smoke. So this is a very strong way of saying I don't like something. When you can't stand something, you're on the edge of going crazy because of it. Okay. Next, I'm going to have to pass on that. So when he told me, when Pierre said the only room we have, the only standard room available is a smoking room, I answered, I'm going to have to pass on that. I'm going to have to pass on that. this will pass. When you pass on something, okay, I'm going to have to pass on that. When you pass on something means no thank you. Not this time. So it's a way of saying no thanks. And this is just a way of speaking. Native speakers say this sometimes. Instead of saying, I'm going to pass on that, I'm going to have to pass on that. I'm going to have to pass on that. Makes it sound like, well, I'd like to, but I can't kind of feeling. It's a little bit softer than I'm passing. So I'm passing sounds like I'm making a decision to pass. Whereas I'm going to have to makes it sound like the decision is not really mine. You know, the room is a smoking room. It smells terrible. I cannot stand that smell. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass on that. So I wish I could take that room, but I can't. So it makes it softer. Okay, it makes the statement sound a little bit less rough. Okay. Pierre said, okay, I just need the credit card number. Okay, also here, just, same thing, only. So here he's saying, I only need the credit. Means that, here it means that the call is almost finished. I have all the information I need, and now I need one more thing. Okay, so I just need the credit card number. Okay, so in this case, he's simply signaling that there's only a little bit more information left, and this is the information that he needs. That's all. Not a lot. There's not much more after this to cancel the reservation. Then I gave him my credit card number, and he answered, okay, that does it. Now in this case, that does it means, okay, we are finished. That's all I need. I don't need anything more. Now the room is canceled. Okay, that does it. That's all the information I need. So that does it means it's the end. There's nothing more required. Okay. However, be careful, because sometimes that does it means I'm at the point where I have no patience anymore. Okay. It's sometimes used when someone is angry. So I don't know, for example, a woman whose husband comes home late a lot, and she tells him, look, I don't like you going out drinking every night, and I don't want you to do that anymore, so I want you to come home early. Come home before 7. Or I'll get a divorce. So she tells her husband that, and then her husband, he goes out drinking again the next night, and she's like, I told you I didn't want that. And then he does it again. So then she says, well, that does it. I'm getting a divorce now. So sometimes it means, that's enough. So in this case, it means that's enough, but of course he's not angry. But it is used often when people are angry, so be careful of that, okay? And then he finished the call by saying, bye now. Now I answered, bye-bye. I forget now. Bye-bye. You could say goodbye many ways. One, you could say goodbye. You could say bye-bye. I often say bye-bye. You could say bye. And some people say bye now. It doesn't mean anything special. Bye now sounds a little bit friendlier. I feel, goodbye can be formal sounding. Bye-bye sounds fairly formal. Bye sounds not very formal, but not very casual. So goodbye, a little bit formal sounding. Bye, a little less formal sounding. bye now is kind of friendly, and bye-bye is, kind of informal to medium about. So, so it's just one more way of saying goodbye, that's all. So that's it, and now watch the clip one more time to make sure that you understood everything, okay? Hopefully, you will understand it the second time better than the first time. Hello, thank you for calling the Desolation Hotel. My name is Pierre. How can I help you? Yes, hello. Hi, I made a reservation with you a couple of weeks ago, and I need to change it to a different date. Can I do that? Absolutely. Let me bring you up on the system here. Do you have a reservation number? A reservation number? Yes, you would have received that when you called the first time? No, I don't. I don't think I ever got one. Oh, that's no problem. I can look you up on the system. What's the last name on the reservation? Yeah, it's the last name is Primo. That's Primeau. And what's your arrival date? October 12th. Okay, let me see here. Okay, here you are. And so you'd like to cancel this reservation? No, I just need to change the date. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. To when would you like to change it? Yeah, do you have anything for November 15th? November 15th? Okay, let me check here. Oh. Unfortunately, it seems that all of our rooms are booked for that entire week. You don't have anything available at all? Well, we do, but not in a non-smoking standard room. We have a non-smoking deluxe executive. So how much is the deluxe executive again? It's $649 plus tax. Right. Now I remember why I didn't take it last time. Well, would you like to take the standard room that's available? But you said that room was smoking, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, the problem is I can't stand the smell of smoke, so I'm going to have to pass on that. I understand, sir. Well, are those the only two rooms you've got? You don't have anything else? No, I'm sorry. That's a very busy time for us because we host a lot of conventions at that time of year. All right, well, I guess if I can't get a room at that time, then I'll have to cancel after all. No problem, sir. I just need the credit card number that you used to make the reservation with. Yeah, sure. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that does it. I've canceled your reservation now. I'm sorry we couldn't accommodate the change for you this time. No, that's okay, thanks. Thank you for choosing our hotel. Please call again the next time you visit. I will. Have a nice day, sir. Thanks, you too. Bye now. Bye-bye. Stupid hair. Okay, so now that you have watched this clip twice, did you understand it better, or was there no difference? I hope that my explanations helped you understand the second time much better. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button. And if you'd like to get notification of all my future videos, because I will be continuing this series, and I am already working on new videos for right now the hotel, but I'm also working on travel English. So subscribe. If you are not subscribed, click the subscribe button, and then you'll know when I have new videos available. So like button, subscribe button, share it with Facebook and Twitter and Google Circles, and I hope you like this video, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.